Hey everyone, I just wanted to quickly welcome you to my channel. This channel is about my personal experience caring for my father-in-law 24/7 during his last few months of life on hospice. I wanted to share my journey not because it's easy, because I do get choked up at times, but because I know some of you are walking through something similar. You're caring for a loved one, you're trying to stay strong for everyone else, and you're wondering if you're even doing enough. I hope that by sharing what I went through, the lessons, the emotions, even the little small blessings, it can bring you comfort, strength, and even just a reminder that your love and presence matter. Now, there will be informational videos from communicating with the hospice team, emotional sides, daily routines, and things like keeping your loved one comfortable to even remembering to care for yourself. Now, during my journey, there were many people that had negative things to say about me doing this, but I knew what I was signing up for. And honestly, I was okay with that. This wasn't anything that was forced upon me. I didn't have to do it. I could have easily declined, but when that opportunity was laid out on the table, I said, of course. One, because it's my father-in-law. This is my husband's father. Two, it felt like something bigger. Like there was an urge for me to do this way bigger than my husband. There was like a telepathic voice telling me this is something that I needed to do. It was something that I had to do. And I know that sounds weird, but it's the truth. That's just how I felt. I felt like it was one of the reasons in this particular season of life that I'm a stay-at-home mom. I felt like it was my job to care for this man that I knew of. And I say knew of because at that point, I did not really know my father-in-law. And still within those months, I still did not know him. I have been around him. I've seen him here and there. And the relationship was more so of a, hey, how you doing type thing. But really nothing more. And then the things that I did know of him wasn't really great things. So you can only imagine how that relationship is. You know, you're bringing somebody into your home and you really have no idea who they are. Now, during the 5 months, we did make a connection and we did have a bond. It was to the point where my husband sometimes would see him doing something and he might not listen to him, and he would say something like, babe, your patient isn't acting right. And then all of a sudden he will quickly change what he is doing and do right. And he would say to my husband, now, why you have to tell on me? And then he would look at me and smile. And, I wish I could post his smile, but his smile would light up a room. Like, everybody loved his smile. Now, there were definitely ups and downs, but the good outweighed the bad. And I'm not going to lie, there were challenging times, but it was like really rewarding and one of the most meaningful experiences I've ever been a part of. So that's just to say, that's just the background of that. But if you guys want more and you want to not only listen to my journey, but share your journey, please subscribe to the channel and let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about the reality of hospice care and how we can find peace and purpose even in the hardest moments. I don't want this to be one-sided because I really want to see what everybody else went through or is going through, and we share that with other people, that even though we are going through this same hospice journey, it is indeed different, and you're not alone, even though sometimes it can feel alone. Even after all of it's over with, it still sometimes feel like you are alone. But anyways, if you guys can check out the videos, like, comment, subscribe, and even share.